You're watching the ISA Live from the Show video wrap-up, brought to you by IDTV. A special thanks to our sponsors, Snap-on and Infor.
This is Anna Wells with Industrial Distribution, coming at you live from the ISA show. I'm here with Jack Keough, and we were just discussing some of the trends that we've been seeing at the show. Jack, I'm interested in some of the impact that yesterday's keynote had on the audience here. It seems that Terry Jones, who's obviously the founder of Travelocity, was able to bring some interesting points about innovation back to our crowd of distributors, and it seems that more and more we're getting distributors looking outside of their own industries and their own markets for best practices. Is this something that you are seeing more of, and how are you seeing that play out in the market?
Oh, absolutely. I think distributors are learning from a variety of other industries on how to improve their operations. If you were to take a look at what's happening in the marketplace today, you see that innovation is the driving force behind many of the changes that are taking place in the whole channel. And those innovations are coming from people who have new ideas, new suggestions on ways to more efficiently get product to the customer. It wasn't too long ago where distributors really didn't embrace technology, but that's all changed. What distributors are doing now is taking a look at other industries and finding ways that they can provide a better support mechanism for all the channel participants. I think you're going to see this further happening in the marketplace as distributors really take advantage of learning from other industries.
You know, the location has been perfect. Everybody is incredibly happy with that. Yesterday we started off, and the opening session was probably, some people have told us, some of the best they've ever seen. The show, this is our largest trade show. In the 5 years of the product show, this is the largest show we have. Distribution attendance pretty much held up. I mean, you're a little bit worried it's far away, kind of expensive to go to, but that's pretty good. So we're expecting, hopefully, you know, a good show. One of the other things that we've done this year, and you know, the convention, the meeting never stops changing. So this year we've added a couple of new features. We've taken the conference program and sort of doubled what the programming is. Again, as we search for what is the new value add for coming to the meeting, certainly meeting with suppliers is the most important, but you know what, that isn't enough. You have to be able to deliver some other value. So we've greatly expanded the educational content of the meeting. So we've done that. We've added sort of a silent auction. We've sort of added a charity, you know, a Make-A-Wish. So, you know, we continue to sort of experiment with some things and add some things on. So we're hoping for, you know, a good event. And this is the second day of the meeting, and so far, the party last night, I think everybody was really happy with that. So far so good.
If you've ever wondered, is there a better ERP system out there? We invite you to check us out at infor.com. In this example, when entering the word Colorado, it retrieves the word anywhere it exists across the enterprise, whether it's within company names, vendors, or customers, products, or addresses. It brings it all back to you, and you decide how to narrow your search and ultimately find exactly what you're looking for. The search also gives you numbers so that you can search on, say, an invoice amount or a partial phone number, and the system will sort the results into appropriate categories so you can take the next step. Enterprise search raises your level of service and increases employee productivity. It makes finding critical business information fast and easy, allowing you to work the way you live. If you've ever wondered, is there a better ERP system out there? Check us out at infor.com.
We're live from the floor at the ISA show. One trend we've been seeing in the industrial marketplace is a return to American manufacturing. With sites like Con Tools opening up and American-made MRO, there's a lot of buzz about products being made back in America again, this reshoring effort. We're here at Schrader International's booth, and one thing they're debuting at the show are new tank valves and couplings and plugs that are made in the USA. The advantages that Tom Nelson from Schrader says for these valves is that they have a higher flow rating and that they're made in America at competitive prices to the international market. While many quality products are still being made overseas and shipped here to the industrial marketplace, the trend that we're seeing is more American manufacturing coming back to the States. It'll be interesting to see whether or not this trend continues in the future.
Okay, so that wraps up our first day of the expo portion of the ISA show in San Diego, California. Please stay with us. We have a lot of great coverage for the rest of the show, including Tuesday. I think we have a lot to look forward to, Jack. There's the educational portion of the event, including a roundtable discussion from MSC, Cleveland Research, as well as Stellar Industrial Supply, which I think should be a good one. And then we also are going to hear from Alan Beaulieu on Tuesday as well with an economic forecast report.
Everyone in the industry seems to know Alan. Alan does a great job at forecasting. In fact, he's got one of the best records of any economist in the country. And I think every distributor manufacturer is going to be able to take advantage of some of the things Alan is offering.
You're watching the ISA Live from the Show video wrap-up, brought to you by IDTV. A special thanks to our sponsors, Snap-on and Infor.